Hello and welcome back. It has been a while. We're going to be jumping right into this. It has been a long time with some computer troubles, and we've had a little bit of an audio problem today because of Windows updates. Hooray! But hey, since I've been gone, a new expansion has dropped, which means new story to go with said expansion. And with that, we're going to jump right into it. I don't really have any new decks prepared. I've mostly just spent time updating each deck so that we can play them in current rotation. So without further ado, let's find out Drache? I'm going to just call him Drake until someone tells me otherwise and corrects me. It's been a while, so let's get this thing going. I'm going to eat a cookie while I wait.
Darkness and shadow. A curse spreads its bat-like wings over the land. The flow of life has been corrupted, stained by a malevolent god. The curtain rises on a new stage. Velsar, where shadows shroud all, covered, it is a land of claws, fangs, and strife, created by the Lord of Darkness. But the Lord sleeps, and his realm is rife with conspirators who would steal his throne. Dragon newts, vengeful souls, yokai, werewolves, vampires. These beasts spend their every waking hour locked in conflict. Fang against fang, claw against claw.
Little sidebar before I forget. Because there's yokai, real missed opportunity, or maybe it's a step in the future where we could get a cool crossover promotional event with Toho Project. There's obviously a promotional event going on right now at the time of this recording where Kaguya-sama Love is War is the tie-in event. There's a lot of tie-in events with Shadowverse.
Who shall wear the crown in the end? Will it be the meek? He once sought vengeance for his kind, but has now lost his purpose. But whether he is doomed eternally for failure, none can foresee. Will it be the bitter? He longs for the past and resents the present. But what his future will hold, none can fathom. Will it be the hollow? He has no memories, and yet is a master of the blade. But for whom he fights, none can tell. Will it be the lost? She quests for her mother, following a trail of whispered words. But where the path will lead her, none can see. These lives will join, intersect. But will they be enough to overcome the heavy grasp of fate?
A moot question. Mortals cannot overthrow a god.
Gah! Why? Why? Don't remind me of the horrific pasts that we have unfurled.
You are weak and an utter disappointment. How you managed to make it here, I sure don't know. I was hoping for someone worthy. Indeed, I was hoping for my next vessel.
So this is the Lord of Darkness.
Lord? No. I am a god. And you all are sheep in my fold. Now, I will keep you as long as there's any profit in it. But the moment you lose your value to me, ye shall be led to the slaughter.
I'd also like to point out that there's a card in the new set that is called God of Prosperity. And it is not the character you're thinking of.
They stretch forth their hands, but cannot grasp victory. They strive with all their strength, but cannot defy fate. Claws and fangs break and shatter, before fading into darkness. The ending of our newest tale is as of yet unwritten.
Okay. Thank you for the brief recap, Nexus. We will now jump into the game. Or should I say the story? There's very little story in this game.
That's the
I mean, very little game in this story.
Kinda gloomy, right? But some say that a long time ago, it used to be blue. Why blue of all colors? Maybe it was because of some strange ancient magic. Or maybe some idiot painted it that way.
Well, I guess science hasn't advanced far enough to where they understand that the sky is a reflection of... Never mind, I'm not going into that.
Whatever it was, I bet it's just some old legend. After all, a blue sky here, of all places? Can you even imagine? A calm, peaceful backdrop to this world of strife and suffering? No. There are no blue skies in Velsar. The guy who created this place was called the Lord of Darkness, or something like that. After he created Velsar, he fell into a deep slumber, and nobody knows why.
Huh.
What I do know, though, is people are trying to wake him. They're itching to fight him and claim his throne as the ruler of the world.
Let's not.
That's the reason for all this strife, all this suffering. No one can escape the bloodshed. The Dragonutes, yokai, werewolves, we're all in this together. What a waste of energy.
I'm gonna lower my mic a little bit. I think I'm peaking.
As for me, well, I couldn't care less who takes the throne. All I want is an easy life. Simple and unchanging. Just like it's always been. I told you, knock it off already! You know I'm not interested.
That may be so, young master. However, this isn't simply a question of your interest or lack thereof. This is about doing what's best for the Dragonute clan.
Who? You know, I had to spell check the title of Dragonute because I wanted to put Dragonute in the title of this stream. And I wasn't sure if it was 2 N's or 1 N. It's Dragonute, basically. Dragonute.
And what's that got to do with me, Greats?
It has everything to do with you. You are the Dragonute clan's rightful leader, after all.
Don't I get a say in this future you all seem to have chosen for me?
It was not us that chose your path, young one. It was your late...
Whether it was Pops or the rest of you, it doesn't make a difference. Why should I care about the future of the clan? I inherited the Seer Stone, but that doesn't mean I want it.
What's a seer stone?
Pops had a lot of followers, but you're his right-hand man. So why not you? I'm sure you'd make a great leader. Better than me, anyway. I'm not the right guy for the job. You know what people around here say about me.
Is that what's bothering you? You should pay little heed to the chattering of idle gossip mongers. Young master, your grandfather had the utmost faith in you. That's why I know.
No? Know what exactly? See, the thing is, Greats, I'm not cut out for this sort of responsibility. I'm not doing this.
Did he already say how to pronounce his name yet? Because I haven't been paying close enough attention. It's cold here. Like, extremely cold here where I am right now.
Young master, you were born for this. The burden of the Dragonute clan is yours to carry, and yours alone. With the Seer Stone, you...
That thing doesn't make a shred of difference. Don't tell me you've forgotten about what it does.
Please, tell me. Inform me, the audience, what the Seer Stone is, so that I can stop asking questions about it.
Of course not. The Seer Stone. We Dragonutes have handed down the precious gem for countless generations.
Okay, so it's like a family heirloom.
Inside it sleeps unspeakable magic power. A power that will help us achieve what we have dreamed of for so long.
Go on.
Yes. The Lord of Darkness's throne, and the world with it. If you take in the Seer Stone, you'll have access to vast reservoirs of magic.
Cool.
Yeah, that's right. The Seer Stone is what has the power, not me. I didn't ask for any of this.
So can I just hand it off to anyone?
Young master.
Why should I waste my life making other people's dreams come true? Am I just a tool? A vessel for the Seer Stone? Whatever. It's not like it matters anyway. And you know what? Don't even get me started on Pops. That guy thought I was...
Enough. You do well to hold your tongue. Our leader, your grandfather, loved you dearly. As his right-hand man, that much I can guarantee. I won't lie to you. Your grandfather's followers are indeed skeptical about your ability to lead. However, through hard work and diligence, you can prove them all wrong. I know you can do this, young master. Just like I know, you can overthrow the Lord of Darkness and take the world by storm. Young master, you will carry the Dragonute clan to glory. I have no doubt at all that...
You keep talking about ruling the world. Seriously? The world? I've no use for it.
Yeah, I value surviving and living out my life more than taking over the world. It's like a lot of effort for no real reward. Just gives... It's like, yes, I want more responsibility.
What I want is... I want the sky to... Forget it. It doesn't matter anyway.
Young master, I haven't finished talking. What in the world are you... Young master!
I'm heading out. Take care of things here for me.
He's certainly something, isn't he?
Man, with a cool design like that, I thought that was going to be a named character.
He certainly is. What am I to do with him?
Great, sir. You are already our leader in every way but name. I'm sure the late master wanted...
That's quite enough. If I require any assistance, I shall summon you.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
Woo!
Goodness me. What a mess.
So far, the takeaway of what we know so far is character we'll be playing as is inheriting the role of leader, doesn't want it, he just wants the sky to be blue.
Young master, I understand your wish to run and hide. I truly do. However, fate is a strange thing indeed. No matter how far you run, it will always catch up with you in the end.
Wait, actually, didn't Flo S say that she was the sky or something?
Does that guy ever talk about anything else? Seer Stone this, taking over the world that. I never asked for any of this.
One day, boy, you will lead the Dragonute clan. When that day comes, you must take the throne of the Lord of Darkness.
God forbid the main character's father have his own design.
You won't be alone, however. You'll be guided by the power of the Seer Stone. Believe me, you will be stronger than any...
I get it already. Jeez, Pops.
I mean, they could at least give him, like, a name.
Drache. One day, you will understand.
Drache. Okay, his name is Drache.
I already understand. And I'm fed up with it all. I just want...
So it's pronounced like Locke.
My, if it isn't the young master, why the long face?
You know, at first I couldn't tell if that was a male or female. That face reminds me of Toga, actually, now that I think about it. From My Hero Academia, for those who don't know.
Hmm? Oh. It's nothing really.
I was just on my way to get a drink. Would you like to come along?
Her voice seems familiar.
Sure, I guess. Go ahead, I'll catch up with you later.
Man, that wind is really howling in the background.
If you say so, young master. I guess I'll see you later then.
This sky's so dark. I can't see a single thing out there.
Yeah, wish if the sky is going to be dark, it could at least be clear enough so that you can see stars. Alucard. I saw his card. His card looks cool, and if I ever get... That's... As soon as I get 3 copies of that card, that's going to be a fun deck to build.
Hey, mind if I hang around for a while?
Oh, it's you, Drache. Come on in, kid.
Things, might get kind of rowdy, but you know not to worry.
Thank you, sir. Truth be told, business hasn't been great today. So you're doing me a favor.
I recognize his voice, too.
Is that so? Now that you mention it, it's pretty empty in here. I haven't seen that guy around here before.
But you've seen the others.
Who, him? Yeah, he drops by every now and then. Looks like he's asleep right now.
Wait, was he drinking blood shots? No wonder he's passed out. Honestly, it's a miracle he's not dead.
Nah, give him enough time and he'll wake up again. Then he'll go right back to drinking. He can really put it away, too. In fact, it's almost kind of scary how much he can drink.
Wonder what kind of alcoholic beverage a bloodshot is. I don't drink alcohol, but I've at least tried some for like the taste to see if there's anything I like. Spoiler alert, not much.
Jeez. Well, I shouldn't keep my company waiting any longer.
Sure thing, kid. Take as long as you like.
Hey, sorry to keep you waiting.
You sure took your time, young master.
Don't tell me Great's caught up with you on the way.
Nah, I was just looking up at the sky.
Really? That's not like you at all, young master.
Hey, how flight capable do you think those wingspans actually are?
Move over so I can sit down, will you?
Oh, come on, young master. Be more gentle.
Now then, let's go all out. You can handle that, can't you?
You bet we can.
Here's to tonight.
Well, drunken vagabonds, here we come.
Time for the next round.
Seriously? Another round after all that?
How long before Alucard wakes up and then we end up in a fight with him for no reason?
I underestimated you, young master.
I'm just getting started.
I should have known you'd be good at this sort of thing, young master. So, another round. What'll it be?
What's the currency in this world?
Right. Next round.
I'm asking real stupid questions that I know I'm never going to get the answer to. Oh, he's awake.
Just as I thought. No effect at all.
That's the strongest stuff I've got. What sort of monster are you, my friend?
He's a vampire. And he's totally not Alucard.
You get used to it.
I'll take a blood shot.
Uh-oh. This is gonna be a drinking competition instead of an actual fight.
Young master, you can't be serious.
That stuff's practically poison.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm not going to be outdone by Pretty Boy over there.
That weirdo? Well, he can hold his liquor, that's for sure.
But he didn't even acknowledge you when you walked in. Just who does he think he is?
Asleep, that's who he thinks he is.
Who knows?
Oh, young master, don't scowl like that.
Huh? I'm not scowling. This is just how my face looks.
Ah, so he has resting scowling face.
You won't hear the end of it if the wrinkly ones catch wind of this.
Who?
It's not like I want to fight him. I just want to know what his deal is, don't you?
The wrinkly ones?
Oh, I'm interested in him, all right.
Never seen anyone outdrink you before.
Hope it doesn't get to his head, though. For his sake.
Settle down. You want to make a good first impression. Hey, you there. Sorry about my friends. I know they can be kind of loud. Well, all Dragonutes can, actually. We're not really known for being quiet.
Not a bother.
I've been watching you for a while now. You can really drink, can't you? Even we don't drink blood shots.
I just like the color of them.
I just like the color of them.
Huh. What? So you're into blood or something?
I suppose you could say that.
Is this guy stupid or something? Or maybe it's just an act. You could cut this tension with a knife. Is he making a fool of me?
I don't feel like there's any tension. In fact, it feels boring because all I hear is the sound of wind.
Whatever. I just want to mess with him a little. I'm sure this guy can take it.
Oh, looks like young master's up to some mischief.
Oh boy.
How about we join in? Could be fun. Hey, you. We've been talking about you. See, you're pretty stuck up, aren't you?
Dude, he's minding his own business.
Do you even know who this is?
Yes. Better than you do, in fact.
What did you say?
Hey now, chill out. There's no need to get up in his face like that.
Man, he seems really friendly.
Though, to be honest, friend, I kind of agree with her. It's awfully rude to not greet someone when they walk by, especially someone who's been paying so much attention to you.
Dude, he was asleep when you came in.
Is that Dragonute custom?
More of a personal rule of mine. I'm sure you get it, right?
Yeah, I do this thing when I walk by people on the street where I just do a friendly nod. Just acknowledge their existence. You should always acknowledge the existence of other people. Make them feel like they matter. Because they do matter.
Seriously? He's still not fazed? He's either real dangerous or real stupid.
Why not both?
Well, let's see which one it is. So you're ignoring me now, huh? Well, let me tell you something. I don't like your attitude.
We were friends once. Drinking companions.
Flippant.
What? Man, I knew it. You're drunk. You still look awful pale, though. What do you say we get some blood back into those cheeks? Come on, liven him up.
Liven up, huh? What a joke. This whole world is a joke.
Man, this guy's voice acting is like on point. He's definitely giving that impression of someone who just doesn't care.
What's your problem?
You can feel the misanthropy in his voice.
Why you?
It has been a while since I have last seen blood. Yet, injuring me will be no easy task.
Well, look at that. I guess you're not as weak as you look, huh? But...
You aren't that impressive either. Am I right? You Dragonutes see the world in black and white. People as either formidable enemies or helpless quarry. Preying on the weak. Stripping them to the bone. That is the Dragonute way, no?
Man, I guess they're just a bunch of bullies.
You don't know the first thing about us.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
To be fair, though, we're playing as this guy, so I probably should take his version of the story. But I just like this guy so much better, even though he's totally not Alucard.
I don't like the way he's looking at me. Like as if he can read me. I was just gonna have a little fun. But this guy, I don't like him. I don't like his eyes and the way he looks at me.
Well, to be fair, the reason that we probably like him so much is because in Sekka story mode, he was definitely the most interesting character we met, and he definitely gave off the impression that he was a good guy, at least at the point in the story when we met him. I don't know how far into his timeline this is when we're meeting him now, though, so it might be too early to judge him as a good guy at this point.
You're starting to make me real angry, pal.
And he's definitely someone that's been looping and remembers all his previous loops.
Drache.
He's got that meaning. He's got that Reed and Steiner.
Don't call me as if we're friends.
Your quarrel does not lie with me. Your anger stems from an issue far deeper. You cannot move forward until you come to understand that.
You won't be alone, however. You'll be guided by the power of the Seer Stone. Believe me, you will be stronger than any...
I get it already. Jeez, Pops.
Drache. One day, you will understand.
And that day is today.
I already understand. And I'm fed up with it all. I just want to... This guy. What could he possibly know about me? What does he think he knows?
We have been enemies on the battlefield and companions at the bar. I have tried everything, but I could not change a thing.
Quit looking at me like that. Quit looking at me like you pity me. I can't deal with this guy.
I think he pities himself.
Talking like he knows me. It's people like him that really get on my nerves.
I would probably be a very boring character, or if I was ever a character in a sci-fi story, I would probably be one of the most least liked characters, because I would probably just believe everything that anyone tells me at face value. It's like, I am a cyber warrior from the future. It's like, okay. I've just been trained from all the science fiction that I've absorbed in my lifetime to just be more understanding. It's like, okay, can you explain it to me? And if they can explain it to me in a believable fashion or a reasonable fashion with any amount of logic, I will probably take them at face value. Especially if they have proof. Just like, hey, I'm stuck in a time loop. Okay, how can I help? Is that so hard?
Whatever. This is getting off fast. I'm done here. He's going down. Hey, you got a name?
Alucard.
Alucard, huh? That's a name I won't forget anytime soon.
You will.
Sorry for all the trouble. I guess we'll be leaving now. Later. Oh, and take care on your way home.
Okay, we're gonna jump him later. That's probably what they're planning.
Young master, I'm sorry. We should have...
Don't worry about it. It was all my fault. I chose the wrong person to mess around with, that's all.
It's just me, or is that howling wind getting louder?
You're not hurt, are you? Would hate for anything to happen to those pretty faces of yours.
Always such a charmer, young master.
Honestly, that guy... What was his deal?
He's depressed.
Not somebody I'd need to bother with. Take care of him for me, would ya? That freak had no sense of self-preservation. Saying stuff like he's known me all my life.
Just ignore what he said.
Yeah, I know that. He didn't really get to me. Just got under my scales a little.
That's what people mean when they say, is that getting to you?
I'll go get the others.
Excuse us, young master.
Your quarrel does not lie with me. Your anger stems from an issue far deeper. You cannot move forward until you come to understand that.
Young master, I haven't finished talking. What in the world are you... Young master!
Drache. What?
One day you'll
We have been
understand.
enemies on the
Da-da-da-da.
battlefield. I could not change a thing.
Ugh. I don't need flashbacks to literally less than a half hour ago.
Damn it. Him. Pops. Everyone. Why do they all have to get under my scales? I already have to live under this pitch black sky. Why does the world have to be crap on top of that?
Life sucks.
There's no way I could fly in the sky. No way at all.
Alright. Do we get our first battle in the next one? Oh, there's a reward, which means possibly. Forgotten Promise. Okay. Come on, hands.
I wish you would all just leave me alone.
Oh, my knuckles.
You know, the world was once worth living in. Things used to be better. Believe it or not, I smiled a lot as a kid. I mean, I had reasons to.
When I grow up, I'm gonna turn the sky blue. Just you wait.
The sky. That's rather ambitious, my boy.
We'll stop all this fighting and become friends. Then we can all soar high up into the sky.
And what of your friends without wings, hmm?
Well, I guess I'll just have to ride on my back.
Isn't that where your wings are?
Ha! If that's your plan, you're going to have to grow up very big and strong, you know. But if anyone can do it, Drache, it's you.
Yeah! And you'll help me, won't you, Greats?
I was such a stupid kid, getting caught up in childish dreams. Even so, it was enough to make me smile. Not just me, but the people around me too. I'm not the same person I was back then, though. I changed, just like everyone else. Stupid Pops. Why'd you have to go and die? I didn't even get to apologize. I just want...
So, this is where you were hiding. You missed the end of your grandfather's funeral, you know.
Oh, it was his grandpa. I thought it was his dad. Did I miss that when they mentioned that earlier?
I know, sorry. I just couldn't stand being there any longer.
Don't worry about it, Drache. No. I cannot speak to you like a child any longer, can I?
How old do dragon newts live to be?
You have done nothing wrong, young master.
What? Greats?
Our master? No. Our late clan master is no longer with us. Therefore, you shall take his place as the next master of our clan. Only you, who inherited the fabled Seer Stone, have the power to overthrow the Lord of Darkness, young master.
If the Lord of Darkness is who we think it is, which it's highly implied to be Aishilindrig, he's effectively invincible. I don't see how you beat a guy that if you kill him, he just possesses you. And becomes you. Because of how his magic works. Reclamation. You took my life, and I take yours.
You will finish what your grandfather started. I'm sure you will make a splendid leader. A symbol of hope for the Dragonute clan.
And that's how it happened, I guess. How I went from being me to being the head of the Dragonute clan.
So when's the coronation, Drache? Young Master, as our new leader, you must possess some incredible power, right? Won't you show us?
Young Master will inherit the late Master's dying wish. We Dragonutes are going to be ruling over Velsar before you know it.
It took no time at all. Before I knew it, Drache was no more.
Wait, Drache was the grandpa's name?
Who am I?
Why, you're the young master. Of course. The leader of the Dragonute clan, and our symbol of hope.
That's weird. What's with all the memory loss in this story?
But is that really me? Is that who I really am, Greats?
Oh, he meant philosophically. Okay.
Pardon? Of course that's who you are. The moment you take down the Lord of Darkness, you'll secure this world for our clan and usher in a new era.
If only they knew.
But what if I don't want that? I don't want the world.
Whatever do you mean?
Everyone seems to have forgotten about what I want. It's not the world at our feet that I wanted, but the sky above us. Did you know, Greats? They say the sky used to be blue. Creatures flew in it too. Living things like you and me.
Birds.
Can you imagine trying to do that in this pitch black sky? Anything that tried to fly would just fall, dragged back down to filthy earth.
I don't think that's how color of the sky works.
The Dragonutes, the yokai, the werewolves, we're all fighting for the same thing.
Dominion over the realm?
It just doesn't make sense. All I want is the freedom to...
Enough. Freedom is only won by fighting for it.
Huh.
The Seer Stone, which your grandfather protected so fiercely, could only be inherited by you, and you alone.
But why, though?
You understand, yes?
No.
If it were given to anyone else, they would not be able to control its overwhelming power. No more than a day, and they would burn themselves to ash.
See, those are the answers I'm looking for. But why is he able to do it and others not able to do it? Why can he control it?
But you, young master, you can harness its power. You can control it, shape it to your will.
Is it a matter of it's just he can? Or he was the first one able to? Details, man. Give me the deets.
Please, try to understand. You're an adult now. You must...
Knock it off. This is getting old, Greats. How many times do we have to have this conversation? What a joke. This is getting old.
Yeah. It is getting old.
Young Master this, young Master that. Just once, I wish they would call me...
Drache, your quarrel does not lie with me. Your anger stems from an issue far deeper. You cannot move forward until you come to understand that.
Damn it. How did my life come to this? All I wanted was to have something to smile about. I don't want to wear a frown for the rest of my life.
I wonder if Alozard's story mode is going to be the last story mode, or if his story will be, like, limited to the conclusion.
I just wanted to soar. They said it was impossible. And then I was just a kid. You know? That's the funny thing about adults. Somewhere along the way, they all abandon their dreams. They grow cold and bitter, and try to get you to abandon yours too.
Yeah. Let me see, how many dreams am I abandoning? I wanted to be a judge at one point. Wanted to be a marine biologist at one point. Yeah, I've given up on that. Let's see. Want to be a teacher. Still working on that one. I haven't given up on it yet. President of the United States? Or a politician? Maybe. Maybe someday. Haven't given up on it yet. But I'll give that one another 25 years before I give up on it.
I'm done with them. If they won't let me live out my dreams, why should I help them live out theirs?
Ha! If that's your plan, you're going to have to grow up very big and strong, you know. But if anyone can do it, Drache, it's you.
I guess the only dream that I might truly give up on is the ability to transcend reality and jump into my TV screens just to live out my life inside the fiction that I consume. Like the Inkheart books.
Yeah! And you'll help me, won't you, Grates?
Me? Why, of course, my boy.
That's a dream I practically have given up. If not for the fact that I can keep living that dream every time I go to sleep.
That way we can fly together! It's a promise, right? Promise me!
All right, all right. It's a promise.
You know, that childhood dream of mine might be the reason why I'm kind of addicted to isekai trash, like Garnt.
So much for promises. I was happy once, but you all took that away. And now this whole world pisses me off.
Well, we got a reward. I thought there was going to be combat there, but then I remembered I didn't select a deck, so I should have known there was no combat. But this one has gold as a reward, which means there's definitely a fight in this one. Escalating friction. Okay, that's right. We have whales. And we have draw. I just realized that I don't remember this deck. Oh no, I don't remember how this deck works. Is this my Phoenix Roost?
To the arena of fate.
How's it going, Miller?
Young master, you've returned, I see.
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah. What's with the face?
What trouble have you gotten yourself into this time?
I went out drinking with the girls, got mad at some vampire, and decided to have them kill him for, I don't know.
Trouble? I was just taking care of some no-name lowlife.
He had a name. He told you his name. It was Alizard.
Young master, you must cease this foolish behavior. You are the leader of the Dragonood clan. It's about time you got your act together.
How about you mind your own business?
This is my business.
I've had enough of this, Grates. I mean, do you ever talk about anything else?
Defeat the Demon Lord. Become ruler of the world.
I didn't actually get my hands dirty, so what's the problem?
The honor of our clan is at stake. If anyone were to tarnish our image...
Then what? What would happen?
Just say it. By anyone, you mean me.
I do. And that's precisely why you need to get your act together.
Grates. How many times do I have to drill this into your skull? I don't want any part in this. I wouldn't sacrifice a single scale for the clan.
That sounds like you don't care.
What do you want then? To spend the rest of your life among tavern floozies? Killing whoever as you please?
That sounds like a very boring way to live, to be honest.
Of course not.
Then tell me, what is it that you want? I thought
Blue
you'd
sky.
come around eventually, but you're not the boy I knew anymore. I do not understand. A leader must always do his best to accept the path he has been set on. One cannot run away from their fate. And yet, to see you trying to run and hide like a precocious brat. Incomprehensible. I don't understand why you're doing this.
Of course you don't. How could you ever understand?
Dreams.
Young master, why are you always so dismissive of your fate? You cannot blindly refuse everything that...
Fame, wealth, power. I want all of this and everything else the world has to offer. But I left it all in something one place.
Me? It's all of you that refuse everything!
Oh boy, finally. Are we gonna get combat? Is there gonna be gameplay in this game?
You, the clan, everyone. You all refuse to accept the real me. You all piss me off!
We've been streaming for almost an hour and haven't had any gameplay in this game.
When I grow up, I'm gonna turn the sky blue. Just you wait.
How does one go about turning the sky blue? That's what I want to know.
You've forgotten, haven't you? The real me.
We'll stop all this fighting and become friends. Then we can all soar high up into the sky.
Soar! That's one of the card quotes.
You all left me behind.
Yeah, and you'll help me, won't you, Greats?
You all refuse to accept who I really am.
What nonsense are you talking about?
And that's the problem. I'm not at fault here. You are.
Okay.
You, Pops, everyone. I can't even remember the last time something made me smile. Why should I have to live like this just because someone else decided I should? I told you, didn't I? I never wanted to lead this clan in the first place.
He wants to make the sky blue.
You. Young master, I apologize for eavesdropping, but I think you're going too far.
What are you doing? Get out!
Please let me speak. Young master, do you intend to behave like a child forever? After all, it's not as if you don't know what sort of place Velsar is. This world is a battlefield. Velsar is a land created by the Lord of Darkness, and he who wakes the slumbering god and defeats him will inherit the throne and rule the world. That is why we fight.
Yeah, who spread that rumor around? Because we, the audience, know who the Lord of Darkness is, and that killing him is not going to fix anything. It's just going to perpetuate the cycle.
Neither the yokai nor the werewolves can be allowed to grasp that power. They will reshape the land to their own needs. It will spell the ruin of the Dragon New clan. Do you understand?
So that's your excuse for turning me into a tool?
It's not about you. The future of the clan is at stake.
The future of the world.
Silence! What right do you have to talk to the young master like that? Know your place!
But Greats, sir, I know you feel the same way. If we don't do something soon, the young master's actions will be the death of us.
Enough! If you know what's good for you, you will hold your tongue! Young master.
Remind me, what were we just talking about? Oh, about how I shouldn't use force. Well, what are you doing now, Greats? Anyway, he's telling the truth, right? I'm just a tool to you. And I'd bet my last scale that's not just you two. Pops, all his followers, this whole clan treats me like I'm a tool.
That's a great way to treat your leader. Like a tool.
You've done nothing to deserve otherwise.
Our loyalty lies with the late master, not you.
Great. The truth finally comes out.
Oh, boo-hoo. Well, I don't want your loyalty. Out of my sight.
Young master, please, stop! I will deal with them myself.
Too late, Greats.
Show mercy. They merely forgot themselves.
You really don't know anything, do you?
Young master!
No, You don't know a damn thing. I can't stand people like you. You people, this world. Why do I have to be trapped in a place like this?
Finally. Conflict. Gameplay! We have gameplay! Man, I forgot what the map looks like here, and it's spooky. Oh, we're fighting Greets and not the people standing behind
Why
Greets.
do I have to be trapped in a place like this?
We must all accept our destiny.
Oh, there's one copy of Whale in this deck from what I remember. And what's the special thing? Click. Yeah. Burn, baby, burn. Lantern Inferno. Man, I sing too often. I sing way too often on this channel. Remind me to never do that again. Okay, so this is a Roost deck. I think. I think we can win this, provided we get any ramp. There it is.
I'll face you head on.
And we can Whale next turn.
Have you accepted your fate yet?
That's a lot of damage. Let's just evolve that. We'll heal a little bit next turn, but let's make shit so we're not taking 5 to face it somehow next turn. Alright. Deal 3 damage to all other followers. Alright. Nice. Got another Whale already. Okay, so we're going to play that.
Though centuries pass, I remember all.
It's going to ramp it again. Let's put this back in the deck for our Invoke.
Forgotten dreams, gather unto me. Allow yourself to forget, forever and evermore.
Alrighty, got a full hand. And no more Evo points.
Fire leads the way.
I'll beat reason into you if I have to.
Burn red!
Okay, so I want to fuse. We'll fuse this to it. We'll drop this.
I shall give birth to a new world.
I can still go on.
Ooh, this'll get that moving. Alright.
Let's retreat!
Char the heavens and earth.
The world cycles on.
Okay. X equals your remaining play points. So, let's just do this.
Prepare yourself!
Though centuries pass, I remember all.
Let's draw through. Just keep chunking through, please. Alright. Just chip through our deck. I hoped that we were going to hit another whale. We didn't.
Our fire leads the way!
Let's finish this.
Wyvern Cavalier.
Burn red!
Forever
Man, he keeps
and
playing big
ever
thing after
more.
big thing. Alright, we have. I thought I only had one whale in this deck. Okay. Let's fuse this. Now let's just start going damage to face. Bunga bunga go face.
Thundering fist!
I can still go on!
We've got effectively 2 board wipes now.
Get to work!
I am the guardian of the sky.
I shall give birth to a new world.
What does this thing do the 3rd time? Draw 2 cards. Now I need true cards.
Thus, the world ends.
Let's retreat! Witness the fury of my curse.
Fallen.
Let's just play this. We have so much lethal.
Cycles on.
I can't keep relying on you, dragon.
I am the water's watcher.
Behold the
Bunga bunga
fists
go
of
face.
immortal supremacy, Thundering fist!
Young master,
Yay! That was exceedingly short. Uh-oh, did the game crash? Ah, that's so much better.
Told you can't beat me.
Okay, we learned that even if you don't draw the roost,
Get lost!
the deck dragon can just win by nature of ramping to infinity.
Why'd things have to turn out this way?
Because fate decrees it. You were destined to be the leader.
I never wanted this.
what you wanted has nothing to do with it. Fate does not take requests.
Fate sucks. Fate is like one of the things that I hate the most in the universe sometimes, but at the same time, I love it so much because it's such an interesting concept to understand and comprehend.
Young master, please, calm yourself. This is enough.
Although it makes you wonder and question things like free will or attractor field theory.
I told you earlier, didn't I? It's too late for that.
Oh!
You've worked hard over the years, Greats. Why was it that you tried so hard to improve the clan's opinion of me? Was it simply your duty or your personal agenda? Either way, you wasted your time.
It was the last promise I ever made to your grandfather. I swore to him on his deathbed that I'd see you grow into a leader.
That way, we can fly together. It's a promise, right? Promise me.
All right, all right. It's a promise.
Are we gonna kill him? Like right here?
Great. Why? Why'd you have to go and make me angry?
Ah!
Sir! Young Master, stop! This is too much!
Too much? You really think that? You refused to accept me. You angered me. But now we're even.
Are we?
You're a monster!
How could you do this? What would your grandfather think?
Who gives a damn what he'd think?
Do not speak ill of the dead.
I'm done with all this.
Young Master.
Sir, be careful. You mustn't...
Enough. I'm fine. Enough, I say! Young Master, I never cared about what became of me. In fact, I practically threw my life away, all for the sake of raising you.
Wow.
But I will not let you harm our brethren. As a proud member of the Dragonoot clan, I cannot allow it! You can end this now. Just say you made a mistake, and things will go back to the way they were.
He doesn't want things to go back to the way they were. He wants change.
Please! Say it!
I'm done lying. Do whatever you want. I don't care anymore.
Young Master!
This is absolutely unforgivable.
And this
Who
is
does
all
the
he...
kid think he is?
He is Drache, and that's all that matters. You guys screwed this up.
Sir, surely you can't defend him after that, can you? Just look at what he did to you!
Great, sir. We would follow you without a second thought. You'd make a much better leader than that jumped-up little...
Ooh, did we almost swear?
I know. I know. Okay. The young master has gone far, far away, where my wisdom cannot follow. I will take responsibility for this mess. That is the Dragonoot way, after all.
Wow. The bigger man.
You mean...
Let us finish this. I shall settle this matter once and for all.
That kid deserves a good beating for all he's done.
I do not know what it will take to set things right. But I cannot deny that the young master is not fit to lead. Not like this. I will do what has to be done.
What has to be done?
Prepare yourselves.
What has to be done, though?
Of course. I've been waiting for this day ever since the passing of our last master, you know.
Even without the Seer Stone, you are the best leader our clan could ever hope for. We are behind you all the way, sir.
Young master, I didn't want this either.
You gave him every opportunity. Alright, where does the story go from here? These stories seem to be 8 to 9 chapters, so we gotta be getting close to the end. Unwelcome confrontation. We haven't met the yokai swordsman guy, so we'll probably meet him in this story mode, I think. Or we might... What is his name? Genos? The werewolf guy again?
Damn it.
It was the last promise I ever made to your grandfather.
That way we can fly together. It's a promise, right? Promise me.
Liar.
Oh, I hate Floas. Go away.
Who are you?
Who? That's not the question you should be asking me, little Snapdragon.
Snapdragon.
What are you?
I am the sky.
You catch on fast.
I am a fortune teller.
But I'm afraid I can't answer your question now. It isn't time, see?
I hate this woman so much. Get to the point.
Why don't you take your blabber somewhere else? I'm not in the mood.
I can't believe after like a month I actually remembered her name, though, to be honest.
Yes. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place now, aren't you? Oh, but you'll break free eventually and soar to your happy ending.
Liar. This woman's full of lies. All she does is give me false promises and hope.
What's that supposed to mean?
Questions, questions. Oh well, this cycle's about to finish anyways. I suppose a little sneak peek wouldn't hurt.
Young master, for all these years, raising you had been my only reason for living. I wanted to make sure you became a strong, capable leader, just like I promised your grandfather so long ago. I poured my everything into trying to make that happen.
This is a first. We're getting a flashback of something that's not happened yet.
But now, young master, I realize the error of my ways. You are simply not fit to lead.
Great. Why?
The Seer Stone. Beautiful, isn't it?
And just what are you planning on doing with it? Or have you already forgotten what you told me?
Of course I haven't. This gem can only be wielded by its rightful owner. All others will turn to ash within a day. Quite frustrating. Why were you chosen to inherit the Seer Stone? Why was I left by the wayside? I swore to your grandfather on his deathbed that I would take care of you. But to think that you'd turn out like this? Clearly fate was not on my side.
You can't be serious. If you use that thing, there's no turning back.
I've already made my peace.
He's gonna sacrifice himself.
Do you hate me that much?
I do. But you hardly want to talk, are you?
He hates himself.
You've been steeped in anger for so long, damning the world, hating everything but yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. So this is it then.
I couldn't fulfill my promise to your grandfather. They can at least offer him our ashes. Let us perish together, Drache.
Ha! Talking like you still have high ground to stand on. You make me sick. I don't need you anymore. Die!
My, was the preview not to your liking?
You
showed me the future.
That was another life of yours, you know. A different cycle, if you will.
Oh, for a second there, I thought you were just saying, I am the ghost of Velsar yet to come.
Answer the question!
But I did, little dragon snap. Now, if you'd please stop that hollering and think.
Cut the crap!
Wasn't it always your dream to soar the skies? Well,
he actually attacked her.
I suggest you listen to me. For my voice is the voice of the heavens.
She is the sky, as she so claims.
My words are prophecy, Drache. Oh my. I never meant to hurt you. I do apologize.
I sincerely doubt that. Is absolutely anything she says true? The more that she speaks, the more I question it.
You sound like you're looking to die.
You are absolutely correct. But unfortunately, you can't give me what I want.
She wants to die?
You see, the path you're currently on, this cycle of life, will lead to what we might call your happy ending. You set foot on this path once every few lives.
I'm confused.
But even here, you cannot change the world.
I am confused at...
Oh dear. We really must do something about that temper of yours.
Well, now we know what happens if someone tries to attack her.
Man, it's one loon after another today. Get lost!
Drache, are you sure it's me you should be baring your fangs at?
Yes, yes it is. He should kill you.
My, look at all these others vying for your attention. Well, it's time I take my leave. Until we meet again.
I guess we won't meet the yokai swordsman guy. There was some Tengu that we saw when Sekka's story mode started, so I guess whenever we get to his story mode, it's going to intersect with hers a little bit. We actually saw quite a few Tengu in that story.
Drache, you're no leader of ours. All this time, we thought you were a symbol of hope. But you turn out to be a symbol of despair.
You were never cut out to be our leader. All this time, we've been waiting for greats to take over.
Get real! Damn it! Nothing ever goes the way I want it to.
That's usually how life works.
This clan's nothing more than a prison. Your bonds are nothing more than shackles. And now you've gone and made me mad!
Your quarrel does not lie with me. Your anger stems from an issue far deeper. You cannot move forward until you come to understand that.
Get lost! I don't need anything! What good is the sky if you can't fly in it?
That's a good point. This would have been an opportunity for a battle, but they didn't give us one. Heated infighting. Okay, so we have a few different dragon decks. So we're going to go the Unga Bunga deck. I don't want to do any thinking today. I just want to punch stuff in the face. Or in the case of dragon, breathe fire in it.
You're all useless! All you ever do is get in my way.
We found him!
How could you?
That's my line.
Have you forgotten all Grace has done for you? All we've done for you?
We raised you, but you turned around and bit the hand that fed you.
Tell me, who's forgotten what now? I remember everything. You're the ones who've forgotten. You there. Been a while, hasn't it? The last time I saw you, you were teaching me how to sharpen my claws.
Karma,
You,
I think.
we
No,
used to
not
play
really.
Together, making little paper birds, tossing them up into the sky and watching them fly. Remember that?
Man, we're getting some really deep insight into his childhood.
I remember every little thing. Look at me! There are tears in my eyes because I remember. I'm dogged by guilt because I remember. All I wanted was to fly. But you couldn't even let me have that. You trapped me in a life I never even wanted.
He's gone completely mad. Watch out!
We have to take him down.
Oh, wow. Someone landed a hit.
You were the ones who forced this stupid seer stone on me. You were the ones who chained me to this life. Why did it have to be me? I didn't decide. You did.
Don't give in!
He's just a kid.
Well, am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. I dare you.
I don't really have an opinion.
Fine, kid. You're wrong. You know how many chances Greats gave you to clean up your act?
You threw away every opportunity he gave you. Gallivanting around, refusing to grow up, never thinking about how your actions would affect the clan.
I don't care. I never cared. I am not the clan. I'm me!
You little... Don't you have a shred of respect for your grandfather?
sins of the father, individual rights versus the needs of the many, or whatever. Something. There's some deep philosophy into the writing of this, but I'm not invested enough in this character to care. Hell, I don't think he does.
I think the question is, did he ever care about me?
Ooh, CG.
He never wanted me to be leader. If we hadn't been connected by blood, he never would have looked twice at me. None of you would have. That's what drove me mad. That's why you all have to go.
I forgot that they have tails. Ace Dragon. Back to the spooky field. Wow, our boss battle is versus
Why don't any of you get it?
nameless
You lack a
Dragon Newt.
Dragonewt's pride.
Okay, so in this deck, we keep all of these.
The Dragonewt clan is the strongest in Velsar.
Technically, this isn't a boss fight. I guess I should just say it's a fight. Well, there's our curve.
Money makes the world go round. The uncharted
Car Dragon. Car Dragon. Vroom vroom, baby. Or clop clop. I'll say vroom vroom when we get a motorcycle.
To create a draconic paradise.
What?
Best of luck to you.
This ain't the time to monkey wrench around.
We're gonna take some damage. Unless he trades like an idiot.
I'm awash in a sea
Springwell
of
Dragon
melancholy.
Keeper.
Whew, my arm could use a
I'm
rest.
awash in a sea of melancholy.
Owie. Alright. I think we should play this.
Is it edible? Only one way to find out. This calls for a taste test. The uncharted desert awaits.
You get on my nerves.
Alright. This seems to be the play.
What do we have here? Eden must wait.
We've minimized our damage. Cleared some of their board.
Best of luck to you.
Oh, we should check and see what his lines
I'll
are.
burn you to a crisp. Plummet, fool!
I'm beyond done with all of this.
Ooh, my stomach.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'll head the vanguard.
Get lost.
There we go. This is our win condition.
This in I'll blast my way through.
Ridiculous.
That's only going to get bigger.
Today's really gonna be special.
Both players draw cards. Oh boy. Where's all my ramp?
Just finish the job.
Oh.
I'll head the vanguard.
Oh, there's my ramp.
You got a death wish or something?
I've been keeping this. I'll blast my way through.
Oh.
Victory in 2 turns.
Just finish the job.
As soon as we play our 9-drop, we win. That's annoying.
All I need's an opening, and you're toast.
Never fear. Your hypersonic gal is here.
You get on my nerves.
Yeah.
Sorry, but the time for games is over. One helping of this and it's nighty-night for you.
Haha!
Never seen
We have a very commanding board presence at this point.
Got your message loud and clear.
Wow, they actually had a full clear.
Money makes the world go round.
Too bad we caught our extra win condition. Unga bunga go face.
Behold the fists of immortal supremacy. Sundering fist.
Oh, my wings!
Face dragon hurts.
Told you can't beat me.
Oh, I didn't even check what my dailies were. 3 matches of Shadow and Portal. Well,
why
that's
can't
that.
Everything just burn? Why things have to turn out this way?
There he is. Surround him.
So now I'm the bad guy, huh? Fine by me. Guess that's what it is to grow up. You turn selfish. If I don't care about myself, who will?
Young master! Please, try to calm down.
What do you want?
Let's stop this, young master. It's enough, isn't it?
I'm sure if you apologize, Greats will forgive you.
Which one of us is in the right?
Huh?
Me or Greats? Which one of us do you think is right? Go on, tell me.
Right about what?
Guess I didn't even need to ask, did I?
Young master, stop! We only ever wanted what was best for you!
Is that so? Or is that what those crusty old elders told you to say? Well, it doesn't matter either way. You'll have to try harder if you want to distract me.
No, that wasn't what we...
Save your breath. You really think this betrayal is a surprise to me? I expected it all along. I knew it was coming. Right from the very start. I always knew. I knew none of you ever understood me.
Man. They managed to make a protagonist that I can not really connect with because he's just lashing out way too much. I agree with his opinion, I just don't agree with his methods.
No!
You should reach out more.
Young master!
Don't! He's our enemy now, remember? Do you want to end up like him too?
Now, why would she want to end up like me?
Mark my words, boy! Your tyranny and insolence stops now!
Damn it!
We really haven't witnessed a lot of tyranny. We just witnessed him standing up to himself and lazing about in a bar. And then he also did try to assassinate a guy that for no real reason at all. Okay, maybe that's tyranny.
The coward you are! That's your new fate!
Ugh. My fate? What a joke. Fate never meant anything to me.
Young master!
Let him go.
Don't tell me you intend to kill him.
They do.
That is not my decision to make. The one who has the final say is...
Greets.
Hey, did you miss me? You were waiting for me, right, Greats?
You ran from your responsibility.
You ran from your duty. However,
yes?
I shall not run from mine. Come. Let us finish this.
And here's where we get to see the flashback in real time, I'm guessing. Unless we're gonna do something different in this loop. Bitter Pride. 150. I wonder if they're gonna give him some cool special effect from using the Seer Stone. Because I like those cool fights where it's like something unique. Like how Ishilindrig would deal any damage you dealt to him to you. You know things are sketchy when the boss doesn't have the normal health total. Man, this game is starting to chunk.
Know, I respected your grandfather very much. He was as good a man as any I've known. Don't misunderstand me. He was frightening when he was angered. When he roared, the mountains echoed and the earth trembled. But when you looked in his eyes, all you saw was kindness.
Thanks for the history lesson.
Once he started laughing, he never stopped. And he was blessed with friends. We would spend hours upon hours talking about his hopes and dreams.
Ooh, care to share any of them?
He was a wonderful man. Warm-hearted, loyal, and optimistic.
And you wish I was more like him, right?
Yes. I wanted that very much. What went wrong?
People never turn out the way you want them to. That's what went wrong.
Was it your grandfather's illness? He was bedbound for as long as you knew him, unable to care for you properly.
What about his father? Or are you his father? Are we gonna get the whole Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker shtick?
And the members of his household were all warriors. We didn't know how to care for a child. I used to think that was the cause. But at the very least, we were able to smile and laugh together. Right?
Right. Finally, you get something right.
My most earnest wish, no, our most earnest wish, was to see you become the leader we knew you could be. At least it was back then.
It's not anymore?
No.
All right.
You crossed a line. You hurt your brethren. You are no longer qualified to be a leader.
Is that all you had to say to me? What a waste of time.
Why? What did we ever do to you? You keep saying that this is all our fault, over and over again. So what is it that we did wrong?
It's no use telling you. You didn't understand me back then, and you won't understand me now.
Oh, that's right. He was on fire when we were in this flashback forward. Is that what you call a flash? Like a weird prophecy thing? Is it called a flash forward?
Stop being so selfish! You are no longer a child. You have a duty and a responsibility to this clan. Surely you're aware of that by now.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't care! All you ever talk about is leader this, responsibility that. Well, I'm sick of it! I'm not your young master. Tell me, when was the last time you called me Drache? When was the last time you treated me as a person, Greats?
You were born to be leader. Not you nor anyone else could have changed that.
That's not what I want to hear!
Then tell me, what do you want?
No. You changed too much, Greats. You'll never understand!
You should have just indulged the childhood dreams.
I just wanted to fly. But you all chained me to this world. and that gets on my nerves.
So that's it. You want to be free, but you can't.
Oh wait, this is it. This is it.
You must lead our clan. No one outflies
Oh.
destiny.
Never mind.
You really don't get it, do you, Greats? I'm not trying to outfly destiny. I'm gonna rip it apart!
Okay, here's where the battle begins. I guess we'll get that scene after this. Spooky.
You'll never understand.
You're not fit to lead as you are now.
Okay, so this is... we want one of these. So we'll just toss away that. Ugh.
I hope you're ready for a thrashing.
Maybe we should have kept the turn 2 play. In hindsight. Oh, he's rampant. You know what? We don't have anything else to play next turn, so we might as well just play this. What are the odds we draw a 4-drop anyway?
Whew, my arm could use a rest.
Waters of the Orca. Oh wow, we did draw something we could play this turn.
This ain't the time to monkey wrench around.
Alright. If we draw our 4-drop, what's her name? The Ryuza? That'd be great.
Could use a
Can't
rest.
keep relying on you, Dragon.
Oh, he's gonna keep ramping. Okay, so Roy will get us a play point
What a
orb.
wonderfully cruel world.
Now we're ramping.
Don't take this personal.
Sorry. I've got to take a break.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's too bad.
We hit overflow.
The uncharted desert awaits.
Is it edible? Only one way to find out. This calls for a taste. Gotta follow my nose.
Now we can do this. Alright. We have all 3 of our 9-drops now.
In the name of the ocean!
Uh-oh.
Have you accepted your fate yet?
Poseidon.
My fury is one with the ocean.
Best of luck to you.
That's not good. That's good, however.
I'll head the vanguard.
You get on my nerves.
There we go. Big
I pretend
damage.
This in reserve. I'll
Razia.
blast my way through. Lord Poseidon.
I think that's victory next turn.
Water.
I'll seize this chance to prevail.
Oh, they got
I'll
Bane.
seize this chance to prevail.
That's annoying.
Just finish the job.
Although that's victory for us. If now that they healed. That's so much damage. I don't think I can prevent it. So we play this.
Designs are like unhatched dragon eggs.
All I need's an opening and you're toast. All I need's an opening, and you're toast.
All right. This gets rid of the 7-7.
Sorry, but the time for games. One helping of this, and it's 99 for you. One helping of this, and it's 99 for you. The ocean is infinite.
Okay, we're not dead this turn.
I'll beat reason into you if I have to.
Did we lose?
A dance to make the world blue.
Got your message loud and clear.
I think we lost. Yeah, we lost. Because they healed too much.
Of immortal supremacy.
Wow.
You got a death wish or something?
And they stopped us from attacking. That sucks.
All must come to an end.
Wow, we literally...
You're better than I thought.
That sucks. We comboed off so well, but unfortunately, I guess him ramping 3 times put him so far ahead of us that his board state was just too hard to deal with. Okay, we'll try again. I didn't think he'd be running Bane. The fact that he had Bane was really annoying. I would have loved to have that Razia punch him for 15. But instead he got to just punch through and hit me for a ton as well.
Never understand.
You're not fit to lead.
Oh, that was so unfortunate. Wait, what is this card? This is a new card, right?
I hope you're ready for a thrashing.
That's it. That's a good one. All right, we have ramp. Oh, but he has ramp on turn 1. Oh, we lucked out. Oh my goodness. Did he have all 3 of those in his opening hand?
I'll face you head on.
Next turn we Razia and Dragon Mirroring. What do you do? Start of opponent's turn, if this follower has been damaged, summon a Serpent Drake. At the end of your turn, gain +1/+0 for each remaining play point.
I'll head the vanguard.
Designs are like unhatched dragon eggs.
You get on my nerves.
Alright.
I've been keeping this. I'll blast
He had healing and Bane. Alright, this will do 7 damage to face.
Bluest water.
And he's going to heal again.
Have you accepted your fate yet?
Just finish the job.
No, the blueprint.
Oh, that's annoying. Oh, it just replaces itself.
Our anger and despair will be avenged. Get lost.
Let's just see if putting 6 damage into his face every turn is enough to stop.
Don't stand in our way.
Just keep chunking him down.
The currents.
Ah, more ward.
In the name of the ocean.
I'll beat reason into you if I have to.
A dance to make the world blue.
Even should we fall.
Alright.
This ain't the time to monkey wrench around.
Never fear. Your hypersonic gal is here. Shashing.
Lord
Poseidon!
You got a death wish or something?
Ooh, didn't see that twist coming, did you?
Lord Poseidon!
Twist it! Twist it! Whew, my arm could use a rest.
That's a little bit annoying.
Oh, never fear! Your hypersonic gal is here!
Ugh, it's so annoying. We lose again.
The uncharted desert awaits.
All I need's an opening, and you're toast.
You get on my nerves.
Sorry, but the time for games is over. One helping of this, and it's nighty-night for you. The ocean is infinite.
All must come to an end.
Lost.
Whatever.
Ah.
I'm out.
The computer's cheating. The computer's clearly cheating. It gave itself 3 ramp spells in its opening hand. We can't compete with that. No. Come on. This deck works. All we need is to ramp more than 1 time and have him not be dropping 10 drops on turns 4.
You'll never understand.
You're not fit to lead as you are now.
No. We need... No. No. Okay, we have a curve.
I hope you're ready for a thrashing.
Yeah, you've already kicked my ass twice. But thank you for lengthening the stream.
Designs are like unhatched dragon eggs.
Orca.
Eureka!
Zelgenia. Zelgenia.
I can't keep relying on you.
Zelgenia.
No, the blueprints!
Words. The world.
Is it edible? Only one way to find out. This calls for a taste test.
Designs are like unhatched dragon
Gotta
eggs.
follow my nose.
Alright.
No, the blueprints!
Oh my god.
You, dragon.
Does he always have 3 ramp spells in his hand? Just every time?
Is it edible? Only one way to find out. This calls for a taste test.
I've got to take a break.
Just make this big so that when he trades with it, at least
Go on, eat up.
it probably kills what he does. Also sets up war for next turn.
Bluest water.
It's ramped 3 times already.
Have you accepted your
And
fate
he's
yet?
gonna start healing again.
A dance to make the world blue.
Ooh, my stomach.
All I need's an opening, and you're toast.
Get lost!
Sorry, but the time for games is one helping of this, and it's nighty-night for you.
All must come to an end.
Alright. This will definitely trade with whatever it hits.
You follow behind.
Never fear! Your hypersonic gal is here!
You got a death wish or something?
Alright.
secret technique. Hyper shashing. Oh.
Start punching him in the face.
I can't keep relying
Another
on you,
ramp
Dragon.
guard, not that it... It's turn 6, he's at 10.
I'll seize this chance to prevail.
I'll beat reason into you if I have to.
Draw 2 cards.
I shall give birth to a new
Come on, refresh my hand, please. We got 0 ramp spells this game. This is like the worst this can physically go. I have 7 ramp spells in the deck, and I drew none of them.
The world cycles on.
And he's back at full health.
The uncharted desert awaits.
This ain't the time to monkey wrench around.
You get on my nerves.
Looks like we can clear at least.
Ooh, didn't see that twist coming, did you? Too whiskey.
All must come to an end.
We're out of Evo points, which means this is where the Battle of Attrition ends.
The currents are
And he
command.
In the name of the ocean.
starts pushing ahead.
Seize this chance to prevail.
Best of luck to you.
Whew, my arm could use a rest.
Witness the fury of my curse.
Poseidon! Never fear! Your hypersonic gal is here! Shashing! Lord Poseidon!
Alright. Am I dead? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're dead.
Never fear! Your hypersonic gal is here!
Ugh, so annoying. It's like the game's taunting me.
Man, I'm out.
The whole goal of my deck is to ramp to 9, play the big guy, and get an impressive advantage. And we continually lose. Because I don't draw any of the 7 ramp cards in the deck. I just want to go Unga Bunga face. Is that too much to ask for? Attempt number 4, I think? I've lost track. I'm completely, like, losing my motivation to continue playing.
You're not fit to lead as you are now.
At least we know this stream's going to be over 2 hours. Yeah, we just need the blockers at this point.
I hope you're ready for a thrashing.
I'm not ready for a thrashing. Because you've rigged the game against me. Doesn't matter if I ramp, he ramps.
I'll head the vanguard.
Just get as much damage as I can in early.
Relying on you, Dragon.
I'll head the vanguard. I'll blast my way through.
Alright. We have 5 damage on board.
Have you accepted your fate yet?
As long as we've got each other.
I would have liked that to have been more damage.
The uncharted desert awaits.
Is it edible? Only one way to find out. This calls for a taste test.
I've got to take a break.
You get on my nerves.
Let's get this out.
I've been keeping this in. I'll blast my way through.
Now who has the advantageous position?
Here
the dragon's roar!
Ooh, my stomach!
I'll beat reason into you if I have to.
Fear the dragon's power!
Alright.
Just finish the job!
If I draw my last Razia, that'd be great. Now, why would I?
Is it edible? Only one way to
All
find
I
out.
need's an opening, and you're toast.
Get lost!
Sorry, but the time for games is over.
It's on my turns. That's annoying. We have lethal. It's just a matter of get there. We can live to turn 10.
My stomach!
Let's finish this, shall we?
At least he's not gonna have a board presence after we trade.
Ugh. Got your message loud and clear.
This ain't the time to monkey wrench around.
Alright.
The currents.
And now the blockers are out.
In the name of the ocean!
I'll seize this chance to prevail.
Whew, my arm could use a rest.
I'll head the vanguard.
You got a death wish or something?
And I think we have lethal.
I've been keeping this. I'll blast my way through.
Lord Poseidon!
We did it. We cheesed him out. Unless he has another healing thing up his sleeve, which I don't think he does.
The ocean. I'll seize this chance to prevail.
I'll blast my way through.
Young master.
Finally. Oh, that was annoying.
Told you you can't beat me. You all changed. You all betrayed me.
We have not changed at all.
Finally.
It is you who has changed.
I deserve a cookie. I deserve a cookie for that.
You're wrong. You just don't want to accept the real me. It's all your fault, damn it. Why did it have to be like this?
Me? You think this is my fault? You're the one who's caused all this.
Cookie.
Young master, for all these years, raising you had been my only reason for...
Oh wait, we're here.
I wanted to make sure you became a strong, capable
Prophecy
leader,
is foretold.
just like I promised your grandfather so long ago. I poured my everything into trying to make that happen. But now, young master, I realize the error of my ways. You are simply not fit to lead.
Great. Why?
The Seer Stone. Beautiful, isn't it?
And just what are you planning on doing with it? Or have you already forgotten what you told me?
Of course I haven't. This gem can only be wielded by its rightful owner. All others will turn to ash within a day. Quite frustrating. Why were you chosen to inherit the Seer Stone? Why was I left by the wayside? I swore to your grandfather on his deathbed that I would take care of you. But to think that you'd turn out like this? Clearly, fate was not on my side.
You can't be serious. If you use that thing, there's no turning back.
I've already made my peace.
Great. Do you hate me that much?
I do. But you're hardly one to talk, are you? You've been steeped in anger for so long, damning the world, hating everything but yourself.
Your quarrel does not lie with me. Your anger stems from an issue far deeper.
Drache, one day, you will understand.
Damn it. Yeah, that's right. They're all right about me.
Don't think me a cold-hearted monster, young master. I do understand your feelings, if only a little. Being forced to do things you do not wish to do. Being pushed and pulled in directions you do not wish to follow. Of course, anyone would hate it. But that's fine. All your hatred, all your anger, take it all out on me. Isn't that what you want, Drache?
Stop, Greats. The Seer Stone's not the answer!
After all this, are you trying to make peace now? But it's too late. You and I are enemies.
No, we're not.
What do you think you're doing?
We're not. We were never enemies. I never hated you. It was never you I was angry at. The one I was angry at the most is... myself. It's myself I hate. Greats. You're not my enemy. You're the one who raised me like a father. It all makes sense now. What that guy at the tavern was going on about. And what Pops told me on his deathbed. Can you believe it? He used his last breath to lecture me.
One day you will understand.
Pissed me off at the time, but guess he was right. The person I most needed acceptance from was myself. I'm childish. I'm arrogant. I'm weak. I hated all that about myself. But I took it out on you guys. Do you remember, Greats?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that this track on the Shadowverse OST is called Trauma.
You were all a part of my dream. I wanted to fly up in the sky with our whole clan. I never liked fighting. And I've always preferred smiles over tears. I can't bleed. I mean, you all raised me. And we promised that we'd soar through the skies, side by side. I miss the old days. We were all happy back then. I could talk about my dreams, and no one would laugh at me. But one day, that all changed. You all grew up, but me... Why am I still the same damn kid? Don't use the Seer Stone, Greats. You don't need to. I'm the only one that has to go. Kill me, Greats. If someone's going to do it anyway, I'd rather it be you.
Will he do it? I doubt it.
You blasted fool. How can you say that? I could never do that to you. It was all an act, you know. If I took the Seer Stone into my heart and goaded you into battle, then had you pierced me through the chest, you would have thus touched the Seer Stone. And whether you willed it or not, its powers would have been yours.
Ah, that's what his plan, huh?
You idiot.
Yes. I suppose I am. But it was the only plan I could think of. How could I possibly kill you? After all, it was I who taught you how to use your wings. It was I who taught you how to eat. Back when you were so small and helpless. You know, before your grandfather took me under his wing, I was but a hopeless child myself. I owe him a great debt. However, it seems I lost sight of what was most important.
Chasing dreams.
That way we can fly together. It's a promise, right? Promise me.
Most important promise I ever made.
All right, all right. It's a promise. I forgot all about it. Didn't I, Drache?
Damn it. I'm the one who should be crying, not you.
I'm sorry, young master. A simple apology can't ever make this right. But I take full responsibility for everything.
And I guess this is the part where you atone by offing yourself.
Well, yes. That's the penalty for rebellion.
Does it have to be?
Huh. I was never one to play by the rules.
Young master.
Rebellion is kind of a strong word. We're family. We're bound to fight every once in a while, right? We're all in the wrong. You, me, and the clan too. Let's just leave it at that.
How noble.
Listen, I'm not going to use the Seer Stone. This old gem is Pop's treasure, not mine. I want to do things my way. So make me another promise, Greats. I don't want to lead, but I don't want to follow either. I want to fly with you, side by side.
Lead as equals.
Very well. And I won't forget this promise so easily.
That's what I like to hear.
Let's go home, young master.
Thought I told you to call me Drache.
My apologies. Old habits die hard.
Old habits die hard.
Something I will have to work on, I expect.
Whatever. I don't expect things to change overnight.
That wind's getting louder.
May I ask you something?
Yeah?
Why do you want to fly?
Huh? Isn't that obvious?
Because I have wings.
To drive away the clouds. And once we do that, Velsar's skies will be blue again. And won't that be something to smile about?
It's only that simple, huh? I hate this woman. Stop manipulating things from the shadows.
How unfortunate.
And she's happy. How despicable.
Yes, Drache got his happy ending, but he is just one character on a wide, wide stage. One that is still shrouded in shadow. Well, what can you expect, with Mr. Darkness as our star? Any play that he's in can only be a tragedy.
Only you could say that with a smile on your face.
Oh, the tale stays bright for a while yet. Drache and his dragon newts make peace with the other clans, and the skies become free again. The races live together in peace and quiet, and this causes them to grow weak, complacent. In time, the Lord of Darkness awakens and brings the curtains down on Velsar. The end.
I feel like I'm watching the ending of one of the Fallout games, and then the narrator just told me what happened to everybody after the ending that we already got. Only in this case, it's extremely depressing.
Oh, don't fret. I won't make you watch the death and destruction. It would break your poor hearts.
Is she talking to us, the audience?
In fact, I think we've had quite enough storytelling for one day. Let us meet again in the next life.
I hate her so much. Once more into darkness. This is going to be the same as the others, I believe. I guess
The
other.
ending of our newest tale is as of yet unwritten.
Yep.
The cycle repeats again and again. Claws and fangs break and shatter. Before fading into darkness, they strive with all their strength, but cannot defy fate. They stretch forth their hands, but cannot grasp victory.
I suppose it can't be helped. The curtains of fate have already fallen on this stage. Pride, peace, resolve, resignation. None of it matters in the end. This play was written to be a tragedy from the start. What a pity. It breaks my heart. Just kidding. I left my heart behind forever ago. Anyhow, the cycles continue until fate leads them to the ultimate conclusion.
And what is that?
Isn't that right, Nexus? It's been quite some time, hasn't it?
Guardian of this world, why do you seek endless cycles of death and rebirth?
Why do you think?
For entertainment.
Thou art but a broken vessel, destined to succumb.
There's no need to get bent out of shape. Why, I am doing all this just for you.
Does anyone else miss Maisha? I miss Maisha.
Keeper, Nexus. Just for you. Do remember that this world is under my control. No one can meddle in it unless I say so.
Vessel of stagnation, know thy fate is destruction. I am a keeper. I am Nexus of serenity. I bringeth harmony unto worlds.
I don't know if we've talked about this, but if we kill Losaria, does that actually kill Nexus, or do they just find another vessel? Because Nerva has possessed quite a few vessels at this point. Or so we've been told.
Harmony. It's very lovely if I do say so myself. But a tad too much, and things will lose their interest. Well then, it's time for me to slumber once again. Next, we'll revisit that nostalgic place. Perhaps this time, the bullet of fate will hit its mark.
And thus, that concludes our foray into Velsar. Coming soon, who do you think will be next? A yokai guy? Or Alucard? I have a feeling Alucard's going to be the conclusion, so the final one. Although we also have the werewolf leader too, now that I think about it. There's like 2 Bloodcraft guys. Because the werewolf also seems to be a Bloodcraft leader. So I don't know. And maybe maybe Alucard is truly an outlier. I mean, he was front and center in the narrator for the trailer for Shadow over Velsar, so who knows? All I know is that we got quite a bits of golds from playing that. Quite a bits of golds indeed. So we will end with a pack opening. Boop. 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 3 packs for basically 2 hours of gameplay. Not bad. It's more than I would get in Magic the Gathering Arena, that's for sure. Ooh, we got another Roy. That would have been nice to have beforehand. Swordmaster Sweep.
I'll slice your hide!
Whenever an allied follower evolves, change the cost of this to 3. Destroy an enemy follower, deal 2 to an enemy leader. That's pretty good. Tower Root Giant, Mega Assault, da-da-da-da. They're really pushing this fairy thing. We might make a fairy deck in the future. Well, we got another Swordmaster sweep. I think we need to start putting those in the decks now that we have them. What makes this cost 3? Ah, just evolving. 3 mana, destroy a thing. Deal 2 to face. Sounds pretty good. A foolish miscalculation. I'm sad that there's no voice line for this card. Hurricane Golem. Maybe I should start putting this in some decks, because I think this might be an underestimated card. We got a Greya. Ribbon Earth, Tree of Wonders, and the third Swordmaster sweep. Edgy Elf. This guy has the coolest voice lines in the set.
I've no intention of putting down roots. Strong roots make for a thriving forest. Get plucked! Guess I'll wither and die. I've no intention of putting down... Your neck is a stem. Let me snap it! Your neck is a stem. Let me snap it!
What is this guy's voice lines?
Shine a light on the world's sins. Sins, I pulverize you! Don't you feel lighter already? Shine a light on the world. You must first be shattered, then reborn. You must first be shattered, then reborn.
Yeah, pretty good. We have a few of these now, so I think in the future I might be making a fairy deck, because this card seems bonkers busted. I can see them probably nerfing this in the future and making it cost like 3 mana. Or make it require you to have fused 2 fairies, one or the other. But until next time, I will see you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye for now.